it's been about a week since I filmed anything here. I got some hot dogs on the griddle here. The grill, because I am one hungry king of the world. So, for the past week, we have had some issues, some updates. We had some guests here. Marion's daughter and son-in-law came to visit for the week, and I was very happy to see them out here enjoying the hot tub and the deck and kicking back in these chairs and just enjoying the views and everything. We've had tons of squirrels and birds and just all kinds of stuff. We didn't get to see the, our little chipmunk is out here by the tree. I don't know if you can see him there. We have one chipmunk who has appeared over the past 2 weeks here. We've never had a chipmunk here before in the entire time we've lived here, and this one chipmunk has appeared over the past 2 weeks. So anyways, we didn't get to see the deer that usually come out over here. If you've watched the videos, you've seen those before. But other than that, it has been a great week of visiting and hot tubbing and chilling out on the deck, going out to eat and Amish country and, I don't know, movies and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we have a busy day ahead of us today. We are planning on, well, we're not planning on, we have company coming tomorrow to stay with us for a week.
4 days.
We are tying everything up that we need to have done before we go to pick them up, which is tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., I think. It is dark and dreary outside, as you can see here. It's supposed to be raining all day today, and I have a lot of work to do outside. We have the guest room ready here, and I love this right here. Marion had that idea of putting that blanket and our sign, welcome to our adventure, the Rambods right there. That is pretty cool. I ordered that off of one of those things on Facebook where you're not sure if you're ever actually going to get it or not. But I thought it looked really cool, and we actually got it. So there it is, and yeah, they'll be seeing that as soon as they come in. I love these curtains right here. I think they make this room look really nice. So anyway, there's that room. It is ready for our guests, and we just are in the process of getting everything else ready. I have a lot of work to do around the house, cleaning up downstairs. Marion is having some life cereal right here. She's getting ready to do some laundry and stuff. And I have a lot of cleaning to do downstairs here. This room's a mess down here from Saturday night snack on a movie. My stupid Monsters, Inc. picture frame is falling apart again. I have no idea why. I need to print a t-shirt and get it out today. And I need to straighten up my office because what a disaster. Before they got here, I was able to accomplish a few things, such as this little step down here with these paving stones. So ideally today, the weather will change and it won't rain, and I can put in our stepping stones through there, put in the mulch there, put in the mulch all the way back here, all around the tree, and all the way down to the end of the deck. And as I say that, I remember that the entire yard needs mowed. And I cannot wait to get mulch in around that tree and that whole area there. I think that'll look really nice for once. I do have to figure out what kind of a little landing I'm going to put right here, whether I'm going to use a couple of pavers right here, or I don't know. But you can see how that's kind of at a slope there right now. Anyway, I definitely have to level that out before I do anything. Then, of course, I'm going to have to get out here at least twice more and finish my landscaping around here. Clean all that crap up, trim down that tree there. Mulch all the way around here and around the side up to where the trash is. And I've got to do something with these 2 boxes of wood. I was able to finish all the black mulch, the putting down the fabric and the black mulch around this big tree here. It took every one of those bags that was piled over here, as well as one other one that was up front. Lots of shade right here, so you can't see it very well, but that does look so much nicer in there. I love the way that looks. I did a little bit over here as well, and I have something else to tell you about that area in a minute. I did not have time or energy to go past here and finish this side over here. However, I did get the pavers laid against the house here. You can see the little walkway behind the fence, and then a little bit that comes down over here. This is how that looks from this side, and I can tell you this has already been a godsend because I've had to come out here and deal with a couple things, and having those stepping stones to walk up and down there has been great. Serving the purpose already, keeping me from walking in the mud back there. I will tell you what though, doing all of this mulch over here under the tree was one heck of a job, guys. I was out here all day long, 10 hours working on this. It was one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. I have to give a special thank you to Tim, who took it upon himself to mow the yard. It was looking crazy out here, and I didn't get a chance to do it before they got here, so he came out and he did a great job mowing this yard while I was taking my dad to the doctor one day. And thank you to Christina for coming out here with my beautiful, gorgeous wife and watering these flowers all around the yard here, as well as making some delicious layered cookies. Before they got here, I also put up this birdhouse here. I've been getting some things ready just so that they are ready to go today, and one of the things is this birdhouse that I need to put up out front. The top of this opens up to put bird feed in it. This is a post that's going to hold that up about 6 or 8 feet. I can't remember how high. As I get closer, you can see it. It does have a long, thin, black post on it here, or a pole, that I need to put some Vaseline on because the squirrels are actually climbing up the pole and getting on the birdhouse up there. But we've had a lot of birds up here. We've had birds on the ground picking around at all these seeds. And yes, I know they're probably going to start growing in here. We've had lots of squirrels running around here picking up the seeds. It's been pretty cool. It's awesome to sit inside and look out the window and see those birds out here swarming. I do need to freshen up their bird bath though. But as always, maintaining a household does come with its issues, and we have definitely had ours this week. The first one being that while I was working on this, and I was cutting out this side over here to put in the mulch and just kind of round this out, I accidentally cut the internet line. Now you can still see the old line down here sticking out. It's only buried like half an inch under the ground. So I cut it with the shovel, unfortunately, so we did not have internet the first day. The guys had to come back out and put in a new line and bury it. They put this sticker on here now to call before you dig. Not that I didn't know that, but I didn't expect it to only be a half an inch under the ground. They put this plastic on here covering the wire this time. And even though they still didn't bury it very deep, they did rebury the line. Another issue we had, check on my hot dogs here quick. Those are coming along nicely. The hot tub worked great all week until the very last night that they were here, and all 4 of us got in, and the water level raised all the way up, and it tripped the breaker. It has done that a couple times with just me and Marion in there when we turn on the bubbles. I really don't know what the issue is. I think it's something to do with a backflow valve in there, but I'm gonna have to get a hold of somebody to come out here and check it out and fix that. For the moment, it is running again. They were able to use it the morning before they left. But as we come into the house here, I showed you guys the other day how we just bought these blinds and put them up, and this one right here has already failed on us. You're supposed to just be able to push it right up, and this no longer works, so now I have to bother with taking it back and exchanging it at Home Depot. The next to last issue is this toilet in here. It doesn't sit right on the floor. If you guys remember when we took out the old one and put in this new one, it hasn't sat right on the floor. So I had to stop and get some shims and jam those up under there because it was just kind of rocking when you sit on it. And last but not least, with the toilet in mind, downstairs in the basement, the sewer to the entire house has backed up once again. You guys have been watching these videos, you know that it's backed up like 4 or 5 times already since we've lived here. We've had about 5 plumbers out here. Luckily, this didn't happen until the very last day, so it wasn't something we all actually had to deal with or that was really interruptive to their stay. Nonetheless, it's something that I've had to deal with immediately now. I pulled up my red rug here just so that when the plumbers come through, they won't be tracking anything through here. But If you flush the toilet, if you run any water, take a shower, do any dishes or laundry, the water comes up through this hole and the main drain over there. I've had the deck brush out because I've been cleaning this whole area here because it was absolutely disgusting. I scrubbed it, I washed it down, I even put some soap on it and scrubbed it again. So it's pretty clean here, waiting for the plumbers to come in. I do have this home serve insurance that covers anything that is like exterior, and as long as it's under the ground here, it's considered exterior. We had a plumber that they set up to come in on Sunday, and I called him last night and said, look, that's not going to work, so they're sending somebody today between 2 and 6. And I reiterated to them that they need to bring anything they might need, like a camera or whatever, to determine what the actual problem is, because everybody that comes in here, they get it running again, and then they call it solved, and it's not. There's some kind of issue from under the ground here all the way out to the street or wherever the main line is that is causing this to constantly block up and cause problems. There's only 2 of us living here. We don't flush wipes. There's got to be something like a root or a break or something in the line somewhere between here and outside. So meanwhile, while we wait for the plumber to show up, I went outside and I prepared the RV so that we could at least use that toilet when we need to. What a gross subject. We did have a good time down here watching movies all week. I went to Sam's Club and replenished our snacks pretty good. We got Cheetos Puffs, Crunchy Cheetos. We got M&Ms of all kinds in here, Caramellos, Reese's, Doritos. And we worked through those pretty good. And let's see, what did we watch? We watched The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. That movie's hilarious. We watched Mannequin. We watched The Princess Bride here. We watched this one down here, Upgrade, which is one of my favorite movies. That is an awesome movie. Tim was down here one day watching They Live while we were out shopping. There was something else we watched too, and I can't think of what it was. Oh, here we go. Jason Bourne. We watched that one night as well. Anyway, that's pretty much a wrap-up of the past week here. I gotta get back out in the yard and start finishing the rest of what I need to finish out there. But that's not gonna be today. The plumber should be here in just a couple of hours. And I cannot take, there's your chips, love, a shower until that happens. So I am definitely not gonna get out there and get all hot and sweaty and disgusting and then not be able to take a shower. So anyways, stay tuned, guys, with more videos coming soon.